Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It's part 10 of my time over in Italy and I am managing Torino FC. And after a season where we really overachieved and qualification for the Champions League, well, we needed a bit of a transfer special. And to be honest, the squad I thought was okay and it just needed one or two additions. So not too many players have gone out. In fact, the players that have gone out were all young players with you've not really seen before. Transfer special, it's really all about the incomings. And we start with, I know it's a bit of a strange place to start, but we've not signed this lad yet, Josh Phillips. We're trying to bring him on loan from Bournemouth. And, well, he's a wonder kid. He looks very, very good. He's got a value of 42 million. But I've kind of run out of money. And I needed a striker. So we've gone in for Josh Phillips on loan. So like I say, not too many outgoings of note. And obviously we had that £34 million transfer budget. But the problem is when you start looking and you're looking for players who are going to better your team, 34 million doesn't really go a long way. But anyway, I've done my best. So Southampton, we brought in a free transfer and he's Yasid Ketchta. So he can play a Mazzala, but his passing and vision are very good. Work rate, teamwork, determination, you know what I like. I build my players around that kind of, attribute. Decision making, fantastic. 26-year-old, so he's going to fit. I did get a message actually, because I have signed the other kid. We'll have a look at him in a minute, the Argentinian. You've already seen him, but I did get a message saying, yeah, very good signing, but we are overloaded with midfielders. Well, spoiler, we're not playing with wingers. It's all through the middle. We need a lot of midfielders. You've already seen this lad, Thomas Franco, 22-year-old ex-wonder kid. Got a value of 17.5 million, so not great, but he's a 4.5-star ball-winning midfield player. But he can pass a ball, 13 for passing at 22, and he's got a 16 for vision. Quite aggressive, so we're going to have to watch this lad. Okay, and then the big money went out to Hertha Berlin, 17.25 million for a Dennis Kremer. Yep, he's a goalkeeper. He's got a value now of 46 million, and well, he's better than what we already had. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have done it. But I've got great hopes for this lad. He's only 20, and if we have a look at his reports, well, it says he could improve significantly. So we could have a 4.5-star German goalkeeper on our hands. And then the very big money went to Benfica, up to 28 million for Pascual Struijk. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to get my tongue round his name. A centre-back, left-footed, 6'3", and, well, he's going to be a starter for us. Because Mawissa, we did have him on loan. He was a left-footed centre-back, but obviously he's gone back now. This lad is ours to keep. Yeah, we bought him. We can keep him. 28-year-old Belgian, and he can play left wing-back as well. But a very, very good addition to the squad. Finances, we still have 40.5 million in the bank. And I am trying my best to try and keep these finances in a good state. Obviously, we're in the Champions League, so that's going to bring in about 13 million before we've even kicked a ball. So that's fantastic. Transfer budget, we've got a little bit in there. Wage budget, we're very, very nearly there. So I could move that transfer budget into wage budget. But want to get a couple of games in today. For once, I've come back before the transfer window has ended, because I kind of feel like my transfer business is done unless I can bring another loaner in. But most of the major stuff has been done now. So the two games we're going to watch today are Spezia away. It's the first game in Serie A for this season. We're now in the 28-29 season. So Spezia away, and then we have a home game against Lazio. And obviously we've had a pre-season there. We went to America, don't you know? And yeah, four friendlies in there. We did okay. And of course, having a look at the competitions, obviously we are in Serie A, but we're in the Champions League, and we go straight into the league, the league stage. We don't have to play any of these silly playoff games, which is perfect. And also we're in the Italian Cup. And if we have a look at the club vision, so basically the important things are reach the Champions League proper, qualify for the Conference League this season. We'll certainly be trying to do a lot better than that. Reach the latter stage of the Italian Cup and be competitive in the Super Cup. Yes, we are in the Super Cup as well. Okay, one or two exciting new players are joining the squad, and we need to have a decent Champions League campaign. We need to get into the Champions League again for next season and just keep building this bank balance up, and then we can go out there and next season or at the end of this season, the transfer window, bring another couple of real quality additions in, and we'll take it from there. Okay, first game of the season is Spezia, and it's an away from home. Okay, you might be surprised to see that Mantilla is still in the team. I've had a word with him. I've read him the riot act. It wasn't a pleasant meeting at all. So I read him the riot act and I said, look, one more step out of line, mate, and you're off. There's the door. You can go. So he went out very sheepishly, tail between his legs. We have to hope that he sorts himself out. If he doesn't, I mean, maybe I might use that little bit of money I've got to bring another right wing back in. But, of course, we're after quality, aren't we? And he is a very good player, Mantilla, but far too gobby. There's only room for one gobby person around here, and that's me, the gobby gaffer. Okay, we've got the new goalkeeper in, Kremer in goal. Back four of Bakker, Struik, Shores and Mantilla. The midfield is Kemlin as the DM, Ricci, De Silva and the new lad Ketchter. We have Ilic as the attacking midfielder because Vlasic got a 3-4 week injury as we were just starting to play the friendlies. He's back on a fitness today. And up front we've got Azon. Remember, I'm trying to bring this lad in from Bournemouth as a backup striker for us. Looks very, very good, but he's only 20. So Azon is going to be our main source of goals this season. Well, when I say that, De Silva, I mean, we all know what De Silva can do. If we can keep him fit and get him into positions where he can just put his laces through that ball, well, he'll score some goals this season. Well, I hope he does. Well, we are very honoured today to be playing the first competitive game in Spezia's brand new 24,000-seater stadium. And very nice it looks as well. But, yeah, very honoured to be... like I say, first competitive game. And they swing a ball into the box, back of there, far too casual for my liking, and just clips the ball back to our new keeper. But you know what? Maybe not a bad thing. Gives him a little bit of a feel of the ball. Our brand new keeper. A few early touches, as long as it's not picking the ball out of the net. Ricci moving forward now, fires the ball over the top, and Rodak, their keeper, didn't even have to move a muscle for that one. Ilic with the corner, floats it in, and that one is headed away. I think Ilic will pick that one up. He's going to play that back into De Silva. We need to get De Silva into those little pockets with a bit of space so we can just open his legs up and smash that ball in the back of the net. Hopefully he's going to carry on doing that this season. Ricci, De Silva's got two men round him. We've obviously heard about him. That one's a thunderbolt there from our new lad. I think that was Ketchter, and hits the crossbar, unfortunately. So Spezia already had to make a substitution in this half. Quite a bad injury there to one of their players. So they've used one of their substitution spots up. Schurz, Mantilla, dinked ball inside Ketchter. Nice ball over this side. Bakker plays it in. Ilic once again. And Ilic scores, although I think the linesman's flag is up. Unfortunately, that one is not going to count. And that's a great shame. Just before half-time would have been a great time to score, but it is disallowed. Okay, it is half-time, and we are going to say disappointed because I have high expectations of this season. We finished fourth last season. I want to finish third or second this season. And that kind of result, first game, is not great. I know we've got a few new lads in there, but you know what? It doesn't hurt, does it, to just give them a little bit of a kick up the shorts. Right, okay, let's move into the second half. Okay, 69 minutes on the clock, no more highlights in the game. And we saw this towards the end of last season, didn't we? Typical Italian football, not too many highlights. Obviously, you know, very defensive minded. Although I don't think we are, you know, we go for it. But brought Vlasic on, he's going to play up front, 20 minutes, he should be able to manage that, coming back on a fitness. Fujimoto is going to take who's Ilic's place, and we've gone to two in the middle now. The new kid Franco has come on in there, and Walters has come on for Mantilla at right wing back. Okay, there's about 10 minutes of this game left, with including time added on. We do have the ball. Bakker is going to go down that side. He plays the ball back into Strick. Franco now plays the ball to Fujimoto. Nice ball into Azon. Walters now, fresh legs down this side. The ball's in the back of the net, and I think this time that may well stand. And that's Vlasic putting the ball in the back of the net for us. And that could be a very, very valuable goal. Coming back off injury, a bad injury as well. I thought 20 minutes, can he do it? Stuck him up front, and he just gets in the right place there and taps home for 1-0. Okay, one or two little tweaks. We have gone a little bit more cautious now, playing a little bit more defensively. I'm not doing the low blocks anymore. I don't really think that works, to be quite honest. Okay, Struik now at the back on a yellow card. Plays it to Bakker. We need to keep hold of this ball. Vlasic comes deep for it. He's in the middle of the park now, in our own half. De Silva, he's got a lot of running, and we do give the ball away. So that is a very, very bad sign in the 89th minute. We need to try and keep this ball out the back of the net, and that one is fired over the top. Unfortunately, he didn't run down the side and play a ball in the box, because those usually are very lethal. We're going into 5 minutes of time added on, and we do win the first game of the season. Unfortunately for Spezia, in their new ground, they do actually lose the game. But 15 shots, 5 on target, an XG of 2.01, and I mean, he's not fully fit. Vlasic in the right place gets the goal for us. We do win 1-0, and having been disappointed at half time, we're now absolutely delighted. Let's see what response that gets. Flamingo look nervous coming on. Okay, that's understandable. Thomas Franco nervous as well. I would expect that. He's only a young kid, but he will integrate into this team. I think he's going to be a very good player. Okay, well, we were the early kickoff, so understandably we are top of the league, but nobody else has played. There's only us and Spezia played. So 3 points on the board, that's the important thing. But we have a home game now, very important home game against Lazio. We'll see you in the dugout for that one. Another 3 points, please. Well, I'm beginning to understand why the Italian league is so disjointed. Lazio have not played a game yet. This is their first game of the season. We've already played Spezia 7 days ago. There's been 1 or 2 games midweek, but some teams have just not played yet. It's really weird. Okay, we've got Kramer in goal, back four of Zagaritis, Struik, Shores and Mantilla. The midfield 3, Ilic, De Silva and Ricci. It's kind of last season's midfield. I really kind of need to, feed the new players in, gradually, if you will. So it's Ilic, Ricci, De Silva. Vlasic comes back in today, and Azon up front. Okay, Vlasic with a corner. There's not even a minute on the clock yet, and that's in the back of the net. And Per Schurz with a nice header. Just watching that one again. Vlasic, ball over the top, and a header into the back of the net, and Schurz rises nicely there. We are 1-0 ahead. Zagaritis now down this side. I think I will be rotating Zagaritis and Bakker this season. It makes sense. They're both good players. Give them both some game time. Vlasic, ball's in the back of the net, and that is a very nice goal. That's his second goal of the season already. Vlasic, he's still not fully fit. I did get the message that you shouldn't really be playing him. I might take him off at half time, but he's doing the damage, isn't he? He's got a goal for us there. De Silva, Ilic, Zagaritis. Lovely play this, actually. Like little one-touch football, and then Vlasic gets it and does a De Silva and smashes it in the back of the net. Mantilla now throws it to Vlasic. I think we will take Vlasic off at half time. And We might go 2 up top and bring the young kid Phillips in, just give him a run. That's a very poor ball, that one. Anthony now, he's chasing away with this one. Somebody needs to get the foot on that, which we're not doing. Yes, we do. Ilic, lovely ball inside to Vlasic as well. Very intelligent player, Vlasic, very intelligent. I'm surprised nobody came in for him, really. But he is going on 31, so maybe, you know, we're seeing the better end of years for Vlasic, if you will. A very experienced player. And Lazio there, ball hits the post, and instead of bouncing in, it bounces away, so we do get away with one. Ricci, Mantilla, lovely ball to Vlasic again. Corner, Ilic, left-footed, Schürrle once again tries his luck, and that one just evades the goal. Well, it's all Torino in this first half. We've had 1 or 2 little glimpses of what Lazio can do, but I mean, give it to that's looking like a penalty, that one. I was going to say give it to De Silva and let him have a do, but it looks like we've got a penalty. Fortunately, we've still got Vlasic on the pitch, who normally takes our penalties. So this hopefully will be his 2nd goal of the game, 3rd goal of the season. We're only 2 games in. Maybe we shouldn't really count our chickens, but here we go. Vlasic, can he make it 3-0 just before half-time? And the keeper saves it. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Just had a feeling then that wasn't going to go in. 3-0 at half-time, the game would have been done. We are going to say please, though, and let's have a quick look at maybe the tiredness for Vlasic there. Maybe that's what the problem was. But I think we'll bring Phillips on, and let's just I just need to check the footedness. Footedness, it's a word. He's right-footed, and Azon is right-footed. That's okay. Okay, Phillips can play as an advance forward, and let's see if those two can work a bit of magic for us. Kind of wondering whether we should. I mean, it is only half time, isn't it? Everybody else is looking okay, actually. No, we'll leave it as it is, and let's see whether we can. I mean, I might put Ilic on Mazzala on attack, actually. That just gives us a little bit more going forward, doesn't it? Right, let's do that. Okay, Kremer, nice ball out onto Mantilla onto this right-hand side. Ball back to Schürrle. Back to Mantilla again, who has lost the ball. Ricci, though, picks it up. And Azon, he's on his bike. He's through. He only needs to side foot that. He's going to have a do. He smashed that into the back of the net. And Azon there, he could have put a ball to his left, but Phillips could have got his first goal for that. He tried to get his first goal, but Ivan Azon there smashes the ball in the back of the net. And we are 3-0 up. So that penalty miss just before half-time is now a distant memory, and Azon there, let's hope he can do more of that this season. Okay, nearly substitution o'clock there. Keeper lumps one forward. We do pick that one up. Azon's come nice and deep there, picked the ball up, showing some nice endeavour. I do like to see that in my players. Work hard for the team. Ilic back to Azon. Azon out to Zagaritis. It'd be very nice if Phillips could get on the goal on the score sheet. We've lost that one. No, we've picked it back up again. Again, good work from Zagaritis, and my word. And Ilic there fires home. It's 4-0, and that was an unstoppable shot. And we do seem to have 1 or 2 players who can do that. De Silva being the other one. I mean, that was an absolute rocket there. Looked like Zagaritis have lost it. Played it to Kemlin. De Silva, Ilic, whack. Get hold of that. Well, he didn't actually. Went in the back of the net. We're winning 4-0. Okay, 66 minutes. Some more changes. Ketchter's come on, the new lad. He's gone to the attacking midfield role. Diarra's come on in midfield. And Walters at right wing back. Walters now. Fresh legs down this right hand side. I do like Rule Walters. I kind of feel like... oh, we give the ball away there. Commentators curse as per usual. I do like Rule Walters. If I could sell Mantilla, I think I would, and try and bring in another right wing back. But I do like Rule Walters. As I'm speaking there, Lazio have got one back, so it is 4-1 now. Big hoof out from their keeper. They obviously don't believe in rolling the ball out. Kemlin there does get a foot on the ball, but unfortunately it's not a positive one. And Lazio still have the ball, get the ball in the box. Can we head it out? Yes, we can. To central defenders, or was that Walters and Schurz, I think, combined there to keep that ball out of the back of the net. Once again, Lazio are peppering our goal with crosses coming in. This time, Struick plays the ball out. We're not clearing our lines very well, though. Lazio, Pellegrini now, he's going to have a shot, is he? No, Walters. I don't know what's going on here. This is very, very nerve-wracking. As the manager sat on the bench, I don't like it. And that is screwed wide, and we do get away with one there. We're going to have a word with them about that. Just clear your lines, lads. Put your foot through the ball. Zagaritis now up the other end. Throws the ball into De Silva. Okay, we've not seen De Silva with his trademark wallop this season yet, but we are only 2 games in. Walters cuts it inside, ball's in the back of the net, and Ketchley gets his first goal for the club. It is 5-1 now, and well, we are running away with this game a little bit. I don't know what happened in that last highlight with all of the shenanigans outside our penalty area. Maybe we just got a little bit of nerves going on there, I'm not sure. I mean, we have got a new centre-back in when all's said and done, but 5-1 it is. Another big hoof by their keeper. Headed. Phillips picks that one up. Nice control. This is why I don't play the big hoof out, because more often than not, the ball will not stick. It'll come back at you. We have lost the ball in midfield, though, however, as I'm speaking. So they have actually... So Azon there tries to challenge Pellegrini. If I remember, Pellegrini last season gave us a bit of a tough game. Ball into the box, it's fired, it's into the back of the net, and Kremer there, don't know, it was a bit close range, I'm not quite sure about that one. It is 5-2 now, and we have conceded 2 goals in this game. Let's have a quick look at this one again. It is a bit close range, I don't know whether I'm blaming Kremer for this. Oh, we actually got a nick off Schurz. We can't really blame Kremer for that, can we? Okay, last change of the games. We're going to 4 minutes of time added on. Franco was coming in midfield instead of De Silva. And it looks like we're running out 5-2 winners. So a nice little 6-point episode there. And we are going to give the lads a delighted. Although I'm not delighted about the 2 goals we conceded. But, you know, when you get a nick off one of your defenders that diverts it past your keeper, there's not a lot you can do, really. But quick look at the league. There's not a lot of point in looking at this. I mean, there's still teams there who've not even played yet. AC Milan, Bologna, Hellas Verona, Sassuolo. We've played 2 games. They've not even kicked a ball yet. The Italian league is bonkers. Okay, well, a couple of nice wins there. Scoring quite a few goals as well, which is very nice. Spreading the goals around, which again is very nice. You don't really want to rely on one player in your team to get all of the goals, because if they get injured or fall out of form, so spreading the goals around is a very, very nice thing. 6-point episode. I'm chuffed a little bit, mint balls. I've got to go away now. I've got a little bit of money to spend. Transfer window is still open. So I'm going to go out there and see if there's anybody about. Let's try and bring another body in, maybe another striker, another right wing back. We've got loads of midfielders. We're fine in midfield. The board are not very happy with me. You've got too many midfielders. No, we play, leave me to do the managing. You just worry about other stuff. I'll manage the team. We're playing through the middle. We need a lot of midfielders. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Like I say, going to go away, play a few games, do a bit more in the transfer window, hopefully. And, well, we'll see you very shortly.